Welcome to Simmermore University Part 3, Video 1 of 3, Episode 1. With the holiday season fading, Miss Marcy once again answers the call of Santa and Holly Claus. Before departing, she relocates Echo and the Flaws to a newly built home on the enigmatic, mysterious island. Before she leaves, she cooks a feast to sustain Echo and the crew for the rest of their visit together. Nana and Netta, Maris the Mystical, savor one last night off campus, trading stories with Echo. Personal confessions mingle with startling revelations hidden in the warm pages of the Claus journal. No sooner had Echo started on her tale, the phone rang. It was the Cloud Weavers Guild calling her to an urgent meeting. The Guild, weaver of things from clouds to dreams, reminds Echo of her neglected duties overdue by about 1,000 years. She must catch up somehow. Her testimony would have to wait. Nana finally broke down. My world has changed so much, I can't take it. Thankfully, Maris was nearby. She calmed Nana down and walked her back inside. Even without magic, the world was going to hell. Why isn't magic used to fix things? Maris comforted her and said simply, because magic bends reality, not responsibility. Every spell has a cost. After breakfast, the women gather their things in a hush. Instead of summoning a portal or bending the air to their will, they call a cabin respecting Nana's trembling spirit. For the first time, Nana sees Sir notices Nana's struggle that week and invites her on a magical weekend to lift her spirits. Dancing with fairies, gliding in a leaf canoe, and soaring through the skies with Sir dressed as a fairy too. Nana couldn't help but begin to embrace her new world view. Sir's kindness doesn't erase Nana's existential crisis, but it softens its edges, giving her enough strength to keep moving forward. When not working or studying, the women gather to piece together clues from the Claus journal. The journal reveals Holly and Carol Claus's experiment to extract Echo back into the physical world, but offers no reason why Echo was locked away and forgotten. And why do Santa and Holly go blank whenever Echo's name is spoken? Determined, Nana resolves to visit Aunt Holly again, though the thought makes her stomach churn. Holly always seemed vaguely irritated by her existence. With Mystical and Maris stuck at the coffee shop, Nana pleads with Netta to join her. Sir and Andre must stay behind. Their charms are too distracting, and this visit is far too important. As Netta and Nana approached Holly's secluded island estate, the air thickened with enchantment. A mysterious glowing orb that met them upon arrival drew them into a secret basement room. Inside, a single candle flickered beside an open journal, its pages scrawled with a name neither of them expected. Echo and the price of return. Before Nana could speak, a shadow moved behind her. To be continued. Simmermore University, Part 3, Episode 2. As Netta and Nana descended into the hidden basement beneath the Claus beach house, the orb's glow pulled them through the dark. At the bottom, a lone candle flickered beside an open journal with its pages marked with a name neither of expected. Echo and the price of return. The orb suddenly disappeared as the shadow shifted behind Netta. Nana called her name, but it barely cut through the air when Netta screamed like a banshee and lunged at the mysterious stranger with arms swinging on pure instinct. Illumination flooded the room, revealing the intruder. While Netta lunged forward to pin the man in a chokehold, Nana demanded, "Who are you?" "It's me, Nick," the man wheezed. Santa." The stranger abruptly twisted out of Netta's chokehold, spinning around as he transformed into Santa. Netta and Nana bolted up the stairs and into the beach villa, hoping to find Aunt Holly and some magical law enforcement. Holly confirms that the Santa that found them in the basement is actually the real Santa. And Holly then firmly asks for an audience and gets Netta and Nana to calm down. As she does, Santa walks in and gives Aunt Holly a romantic kiss. Holly told Nana and Netta that while Mother Christmas's years far exceed those of ordinary humans, she remains mortal nonetheless. And when it is her time to permanently enter the other realm, Nick would be going with her. As Santa massaged her shoulders, Holly continued with a twinkle in her eye. Pick your partner with care, she said playfully. You'll be stuck with them for 1,000 years, and whoever you choose will be the next Santa. Wait, what? Nana yelped. I never said. Holly chuckled. Magic skipped your mother, dear, she said, but it didn't skip you. There's plenty of time to get ready, dear, Aunt Holly explained. Her 1,000 years with Santa was not over with yet. Nana and Netta then asked about the bubblers behind the couch. Nana's nerves were on fire and she needed to take the edge off. They both offered to let Aunt Holly have a turn, but she declined as she doesn't bubble. Those are only here because it's a part-time Airbnb rental. Just then, Santa changed back into Nick. Netta suddenly asks, "But who is Lady Carol? What's her deal?" Holly let out a deep, dramatic sigh. My dear sister, poor thing, wasn't chosen like I was. She spends most of the other year in the other realm doing the Christmas accounting. She's only able to manifest on the physical realm twice a year. Nick suddenly raises his glass at the table and gives a slurred speech about Carol, limerick style. It was at this point Nana remembered to ask about Santa's empty suit and Bloomberg for Mystical. Aunt Holly got a stern look on her face. Enough of this nonsense. I've got dinner to cook. Everyone out. While Nick's hanging out in the hot tub, Netta and Nana send Mystical's apologies about not yet calling the phone number he gave to her. Nick invites the girls to join him, or for another wrestling match. Netta and Nana return to the basement and call Maris, who volunteers to find a spell for revelations in that grimoire she manifested during the Halloween harvest. Nana and Netta grab the journal and ask Santa and Holly about it during their early dinner. They try to ask to borrow it, but every time they ask or show the journal, both of the Claus couple go on as if those moments didn't exist. Not sure what to do, they take the journal to show the others. Before parting ways for the night, Netta announced the idea that the Flaws should all move in together. They would have to meet with Miss Marcy to discuss the options on another day. Nana tossed and turned all night long, weighing the truth that had been dropped in her lap. After a lifetime of feeling left out, she finally felt like she belonged, but her future was no longer hers to choose. Was Sir her Mr. Claus? Nana wasn't sure yet. Sir promised earlier that he was, just as he tripped over a bench. We'll see, she thought to herself. We'll see. He was definitely off to a rough start. For now, the focus needed to be on solving the mystery of the Flaws and what they were meant to do. The next morning, the Flaws slipped back into Echo's chamber, arms full of enchanted supplies. Maris opens the harvest grimoire to a forgotten tarot spread, and they gather around to cast it. Before the first card is drawn, the crystal ball on the table flares to life. Light swells inside its glassy core as the voices of Thursday and Freddy spill into the chamber, speaking from within the sphere. There's an enchantment afoot concealing the answers you seek. Meet us at the gingerbread house. To be continued. Simmermore University, Part 3, Episode 3. After a long day of classes, our Flaws make their way to meet Thursday and Freddie Bear at the newer, never-lived-in, sweet and tasty gingerbread house. They were given no instructions on where to find Thursday or Freddy, so they wandered the grounds. Spotting Cheery Bear, they try to approach, only for him to whirl around and sprint back inside. As they approach the door, Scary Bear jumps out from around the corner. She doesn't know anything, but invites them to look inside the house and to help themselves to some star fruit. Inside, the kids run into Cheery Bear, who calls Freddy from upstairs. Freddy quietly informs them that Thursday is waiting for them in the basement. Freddy leads the Flaws outside to the side of the house where the portal hums softly. Maris thanks him before they part ways. In the basement, they find Thursday watching reality TV. The screen's glow flickering across her face as arcade music thrums from the rooms beyond. With a glance towards the floors above, she finally speaks the truth she hadn't dared to voice. There's an enchantment on Aunt Holly, and it's stirring. The words settle over them like a hush. A friend will be here soon, Thursday adds suddenly, but in disguise for her protection. Everyone keeps themselves occupied until the portal flares to life, revealing their informant. She steps through and introduces herself as Vera Loon, goddess of grilling, arriving to speak about the spell cast upon Aunt Holly. Holly had been ready to relinquish the Christmas throne, but Nick had other plans. He made a deal with the Thanatos family, Vera Loon explains, to extend his stay on the physical plane indefinitely. Vera Loon invites the Flaws to be her guests at the barbecue, but feeling uninspired, she makes a quick stop at the Singing Salmon to lift her spirits. Back at the grill, Vera Loon continues her tale. The spell they seek lies within a haunted manor, concealed inside a secret grimoire. Everyone brings their meals down to the basement for privacy and later entertainment. Vera Loon finishes her story just as Nana gets up to feed her leftovers to the cow plant and the sim eating plant, keeping them happy, calm, and because it's fun. Thursday and the Flaws then unwind in the entertainment room, letting the tension ease for just a moment. Meanwhile, Vera Loon takes a well-earned nap. Being a goddess of grilling is exhausting work. Before the Flaws depart, Thursday and Freddy give them instructions on how to explore a haunted manor without being detected by the Thanatos clan. But why is Professor Flora hiding her identity? Is danger already creeping in? To be continued.